Welcome to another great edition of Coaching in the Bigs. I got a special guest here today, Mr. Gauff. Corey, thanks a lot for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Been a whirlwind for you guys. I tell you what, it's been so much fun from afar to watch. I can only imagine what pride you must see in your 15-year-old to go out in Wimbledon, not only do so well, but the way she handled everything. Is that something that you helped her prepare for?
Yeah, I think what we found was, as all these lessons along the way, even through the junior tournaments, you give them information, and the teenagers you have, and you hope they process that information, hopefully they use it. And I think we saw, a little bit at Miami Open that she had learned some things, and then certainly at French we saw her trying to incorporate some of the things that we talked about on court behavior and confidence, and then it just kind of came together at Wimbledon.
How do you deal with the expectation now, and us media type and the fandoms of the world, we're craving another superstar? How does she detach? How do you get her to detach and think in the moment?
We kind of talked a lot about that when we got back from Wimbledon, and what we want to do is, make sure she understood that, your work's not finished. There's a lot of improvement for you. You had a great opportunity to sort of see where you are, and never deviate from the goal. She has some lofty goals, but I said, you should set lofty goals because it gives you something to keep working towards.
How do you manage the parent and coaching role? How are you able to divide that and juggle both?
It's a learned behavior. I'm trying to get better at it. What I've learned over time, when she was younger, she would, look to me for energy and emotion and really affirmation that she's doing the right thing. And I think now I've learned that, me being calm helps her be calm. And a calm Coco's a very good Coco.
And for Candy, how do you guys, your wife, how do you guys balance that? How does she balance the roles with you as well?
She's a teacher, so she's teaching me all the time.
Listen to her.
Kids don't learn like that, Corey. Because I think the generation I came from, it was command center.
Right.
The coach said, do this, and you did it. And there was
I lived it.
No questions asked. That's the generation. I think with, what I had to learn through this is that suggestive coaching is more important. Letting it be the kids' idea so that they sort of embrace what's going on. And that's kind of what I've learned to do with her is I recommend 2 or 3 options and have her buy into it. And then if she buys into it, then she sort of owns it. It's not me telling her what to do.
I've had a challenge over the years trying to get them to understand how to detach from that emotion and still be able to problem solve and deal with winning and losing. How do you find that balance with Coco, and how have you taught it?
The emotion also drives her competitive nature. It also interferes with it as well, her ability to execute. If you can manage your emotion and be composed on the court, then we can actually see what you need to work on. But we can't tell when you're emotionally charged and you're just out firing balls everywhere. I don't know what needs correcting or what we need to talk about. So now she's calmed herself down. Now we can actually see and look at it from a strategic perspective as what she needs to work on.
My breath was taken away watching 15-year-old Coco Gauff, court 1 at Wimbledon, center court at Wimbledon, with the composure and ability to problem solve. How did you kind of build that foundation with her to understand it's up to her on the court?
I think you can't overcoach, and that's one of the things that I try to do is I try to tell her how to do every single situation, but give her the tools to get better at, and then have her understand that, those moments when they walk to the towel, try to understand what your opponent's doing, what's happening in the moment, and see what you can do differently. Sometimes she makes the right decision, sometimes she doesn't, but as you know, the experience over and over playing the same players in the same situations, she'll be able to kind of settle down, understand what's going on and what she needs to do.
Corey, you and Candy are doing a great job. Coco's been amazing. She's fun to watch. Keep her happy, healthy, and you guys have a great time with it, because we sure are.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it. Thanks so much.